Boss, it's the same shit you did to Breeze.
This motherfucker.
Yeah?
You already know.
You look beautiful. Oh, I feel mine, baby. How you living, Paps?
Large as hell, nigga. You know how we do. Missionary. Learning.
I'm in East New York. Branford. Nah, only these old heads call me Branford. Around the way on the block, niggas call me Breeze.
Breathe. What? Yeah. You raised wrote. You wrote the blueprint.
What would you do for the New York Championship? I would place my life-saving on target. I will smash the old
You raised.
on every block. What if it was a black person?
Nah, it's different. So, black people.
Question: do police officers make you nervous?
Heck yes.
Now, what if it was a black police officer?
Nah, it's different. So, black people often navigate white spaces as a foreigner. As I sit in this room, I'm one of 3 black people in here. You sit in this room and you're one of 35 white people in here. It's natural for you.
Yeah.
You're home. Whenever I walk into a room, a restaurant, church, anywhere, I'm looking for black people. Just in case something pops off, it's like, okay, we here. Me and you, like we're together. Because so many black people in life have probably gone through some sort of struggle, there's an instant connection.
That makes you relax a little bit more.
Yeah.
You're still dealing with a cop, so you're nervous naturally.
But it's if I can now be honest, I see he's black before I see he's a cop.
Right.
I see you all are cops first.
Question:
No, I see you
do
guys
police
is
officers
white
make you
first.
nervous?
Cops.
Yes.
Damn, we ain't gonna get no gain today.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. They're cobbled together a yard there. It was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop. We send a man in motion. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go! Where's that?
Again, it's Cook. He's out in the clear. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. It's caught left side by Hill. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third down run from Achane. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20.
First down, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down carry for AJ. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Johnson now to return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 11-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Oh, Allen loses it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Offensive line fast. Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
And it's 4th down.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. He put everything he had into this one. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Allen looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Motion the slot man right. They give here to the motion man. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. And Allen will hold on to this. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. And goes to the hurry up here. Allen on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Bills moving quickly now, they're in the hurry up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 12.
Allen now on first down. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a chance up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Back to throw. Tua escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. Running down the left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Tua now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
It's now 3rd down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. And Allen will hold on to this. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now it's toss play for Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Here's a give to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Middle. Gun. Alert.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now 2 with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through there. football off the turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun.
56, 56. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Alert!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now from the 7-yard line, after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And Fatu Melifonwu with the INT.
The score, Bills 29, Dolphins 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa buying some time left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the 1st. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the bunker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Here's Tua again. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Flushed out now to his left. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll go. Allen. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again, here's Tua. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Paul Bishop. And the Bills will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. Dolphins have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner. But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Tua. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now it's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. For the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A 7-yard pickup.
Another run for Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Jones has got it.
Allen's pass intercepted.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
At the
Just run the
18-yard line.
Run it.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He has it at the 5! And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Tua to throw. Getting out to his left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey. Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff here to Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Offense to the line. Second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Shakir sent in motion left. Here he goes, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Dolphins got it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Will they get the ball back? With a little extra bonus on that.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to just 2.
Bills 29, Dolphins 27.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. It pitches out to Johnson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down run by Davis. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. It's a big slide downfield to Samuel. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. And it's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Partner, I think. This one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now Goff on third and goal. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. It's complete to Williams. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Gets through, and now an opening. He's still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Dolphins nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jack Campbell with a pick. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Here's Goff. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Second and 9.
Running right, here's Achane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a toss right side, Achane with it. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
No gain on the play.
He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
At the 44-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Lions' 43-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On third down, Achane. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. And no sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it.
It's fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Tua on fourth down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing it.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Goff now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's good for a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun, Goff. Goes to the corner, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Again, Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
21. Dolphins, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This going to be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. A give, running right, Achane. He's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Gain of 3. Brings up third.
Tua going to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
The
2 is going to change things up.
3rd and 5.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll try to do it. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Goff now looking to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the
first target, first catch, and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Wright's got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And now they'll shift things around. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 4th down, Goff. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Goff. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Goff. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a while.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return. Now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
He's got him in, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Goff going to shift him around. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Complete to right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Off-play action. Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll try and do this himself. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down the left sideline. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, 36 yards. And the Dolphins are finally on the board in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Goff going to throw it. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.